Welcome to Every Guy Sports Show. I'm Every Guy Alec. This is my partner, another guy, Kendrick. Hi, welcome to Every Guy Sports Show. This is our opening segment. I am going to talk about, on my commentary today, the two Super Bowl teams I think will be there this year. And these are the two. After a few weeks, people start predicting. My prediction will be NFC team. No, I don't understand why people couldn't agree with me on this. The New York Giants. I think they will be in the Super Bowl again this year as a top defender. You have three great running backs. Eli Manning doing a great job with the passing, having great receivers. The defense, who is just tough. They just beat the Cardinals today. They're doing a great job as beating good teams. So the Giants are definitely a Super Bowl prediction. Now, on my AFC side, no surprise either, Tennessee Titans. They did lose today as an upset, but that's perfect. Now they know what a hard loss feels like. This is their first loss. That's their 10th streak. They know what losing's like, this team. All that is just going to be fire and energy, and if their coaches direct them with the right motive, this team is going to start rolling. Their running backs, the three running backs, will fight harder. The quarterback, Collins, is doing terrific there, and I think the Tennessee Titans, with the terrific defense as well, they're just going to steamroll over any AFC team that tries to fight them, and I can see them in the Super Bowl against the Giants. And now, I have allowance of two backup teams. As there is 32 teams in the NFL, I think if I can make four predictions of two NFC and two AFC teams, I think I'm allowed. So, in case of upsets, NFC team contenders will be the Arizona Cardinals. I think with Kurt Warner, a veteran quarterback, and two great receivers, Anquan Boldin and Larry Fitzgerald, their offensive passing is kind of hard to stop. And they're having great running backs starting to step up to the challenge and running well for the Cardinals. So their offense is doing really well, and their defense is starting to be very physical. So they're doing a great job, and I think that if an upset happens and the Cardinals beat the Giants, they will be the Super Bowl contenders. But for the AFC team, I can honestly see the Patriots coming back. Their defense is starting to look just like they had last year. They're starting to step back up. They're starting to get adjustments. Their quarterback, Matt Castle, is stepping up. He's finally finding Wes Welker and Randy Moss. I mean, with two great receivers like those two, your offense, no matter who you are as a quarterback, you need to start finding them and doing a great job, because if you have two, you have a bunch of opportunities, and their running backs are starting to run well. So there is another team that could be returning to the Super Bowl, maybe for victory this year. And that will be it for my commentary segment, and there's my four Super Bowl predictions. Thank you.
Pittsburgh against Cincinnati. Pittsburgh with a surprising big win against Cincinnati to have Pittsburgh in their lead in the division. The Pittsburgh won 27-10. Baltimore with a good win against Eagles, 36-7. Baltimore decided to fly over the Eagles. Houston and Cleveland had a good game there, back-to-back field goals and stuff like that. But Houston won 16-6 against the Browns. Browns on their losing streak. What's new? Buffalo with a surprising win against the Chiefs, 54-31. Big game for Buffalo to be tied with the Dolphins in the same division. Tennessee with the shocking loss against the Jets. Jets are going in there. Brett Favre sucks, by the way. And the Jets won 34-13 without Brett Favre. I'm just kidding. But Brett Favre didn't do anything. New England with a big win against Miami, 48-28. They had a big game there. Miami couldn't finish it, but they had a good start. They couldn't finish it. Jacksonville, Minnesota. Jacksonville won 30-12. Jacksonville on their down slope. Actually, start here and then just go down and kind of come up and go. Yeah. So who else is on their down slope is Denver. Surprisingly, I'm mad about it. So yeah, Oakland beat Denver 31-10. Denver is just having a bad day. They're probably getting ready for the Jets next game. So Jets are gonna lose. So yeah. So I think that's all that's all it is. Thank you.
Here we are for the NFC home scores. We're getting right into it with Detroit with another loss against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay with another shot towards the playoffs with an easy win against Detroit. St. Louis after another losing again in Chicago against Chicago. St. Louis needing to find themselves. They're looking more like Detroit. Dallas with a huge win over San Francisco. They needed this to get Tony Romo and Terrell Owens back in sync, and that's exactly what they did. Atlanta coming off a close loss against Denver beats Carolina 45-28. Big game for Atlanta just to come in and kind of get out of that loss, the close loss. Arizona against the Giants. This is what I predict to be the NFC Championship game, and I actually predict it to be a lot like this: Giants 37, Arizona 29. I think that's how the Arizona Cardinals will end their season this year. And Seattle and Washington. Washington only winning by 3 against Seattle. I don't understand why Washington had only a 3 win. I think they're a better team against Seattle. Hasselbeck trying to come back in it, but throws a pick, ending the game. That's going to be it for the NFC home score segment. I'll be back with you after we get Kendrick, and we're going to hear and talk about a big game we had today. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the Every Guy Sports Show end of this segment. This is our last segment between me and him and me. We're here to talk about this weekend.
No, we're not.
So we had a big game today.
Yes,
Big
we did.
game. We first started out with a few of my friends and Kendrick's friends. Jew Boy was there and Squeak was there.
Jew Boy was playing on the sidelines.
Yeah. We were playing a big training camp game. We were doing a lot of fun like there, and then
Jew Boy threw interceptions.
do you like him?
A little bit.
I'm sorry. So we played
He's
a
a
lot of
Packer
games.
fan.
We did a lot of hitting. I tried to make Kyle aggressive as he's going into his 9th year of football.
He's a little girl.
So that's what we did, and then at the end of the day, we started to go home, and then a bunch of guys came over. They were about like 20 years old. That's old for me. That's old. They're big guys.
3 years older. Come on.
Yeah, they're
Man
still
up.
pretty big when they did football through the entire high school career.
You still won against them.
Anyways,
That was
we
Iden.
decided to play football, and we played tackle. So
Except
you know,
me.
it looks
I
sore
broke my
right
arm.
now, but a lot of icy hot, and I'm good to go. So with the hot shower, some icy hot, and a nice hot melted cheesy chili bowl with Taco Bell hot sauce on top, mix it in, and you got a great dinner. And you come and do this show, and you just feel great. You feel great.
Yep.
And then
Kinda
we go
relaxing.
in. Yeah. And now, what about the big games today? What did you think? What were the big games?
The Jets losing, winning. Sorry, the Jets probably winning, but I think the
Jets
biggest game
winning.
was Atlanta. They just used their running backs. That's all they did. And Buffalo. Buffalo did pretty good.
Did they?
Yeah, they beat
Tell me about the Atlanta game. Why do you think Atlanta was good? Buffalo's coming back and winning, I understand that. And Jets
Yeah.
beating the Titans, I understand. But why Atlanta?
because Atlanta. All they did was Mike Ryan did some kind of a job throwing it. No interceptions, no touchdowns, but give it to the running back most of the time.
Running back?
Yeah.
Matt Turner? Mike Turner?
And then
How many touchdowns?
Mike
Touchdowns
Mike
did he have?
Turner had 4 touchdowns. Pretty
4?
Good yard. Yeah, pretty good. Yard.
24 points out of the entire game as a running back. That's a great job. And the
Most
Jets and the
important.
Titans game, I think, set more fire in the Titans. And the Titans are going to steamroll everybody now. They know how
Yeah,
to
against
lose,
Detroit.
and they're just going to go, and they're going to take
Farb
care of
still
this
sucks, though.
season. He still threw a pick, so, I mean, he can
He still
throw,
sucks.
but you can't turn
He
it
can't.
over.
He can't do anything else. He's not going to the Super Bowl or the playoffs.
He'll go to
He'll
the
probably
playoffs.
be in the wild card against the Patriots. That about it.
Maybe.
If the Patriots win next year and Jets lose.
That is going to
Jets
be
will
it
probably
for
lose, though, against Denver.
our segment today. Thank you.
Farb sucks.